Boo. It's me. I don't even know if you guys can hear. Hey guys, it's me, Chainbox. Are you happy to see me? Probably not. I got a prop just for this video. And I also got glasses. This is sad. I specifically bought that prop for me, not for this video, but to also talk about Halloween, the spookiest month of the year. That's why I wore that Hellraiser mask. So Halloween is something very special. Or it used to be. So yeah, if you haven't been on TikTok or any sort of other platform, Halloween sort of just kind of died, as some people say. You know, Halloween's not as spooky as it once been. Which, like, I feel like they're going under the boomer mentality where they say, oh, things used to be so much better, and oh, back when I was a kid. Which, you know, makes sense why it was better for them. Because they were children and didn't have to, you know, plan stuff and do this and that. You know, it was less stressful back then. But now, since they've grown up, it's not as fun. Probably because they're adults and they can't get candy. So what's the piss? Well, I'll tell you. You see, one of the many big things that happened that kind of killed Halloween was, the bad sicky boy. You know the one. Which kind of made it Halloween pointless, since the whole point was, you know, going up to strangers and them giving you candy. Which, like, you know, cool and all, but then how you gonna do that when everyone is sick and you can't get near people? That's when this thing was made. This thing, not the skeleton. This thing. Trunk or Treat. Now, Trunk or Treat technically did exist before this. It just wasn't as mainstream. But the thing was, it sort of just kind of showed up out of nowhere. And the reason it did is because, well, you couldn't really get close to people. So the point was, you know, you got in your car and you drove to other people's trunks and they'd give you candy. Which, first off, saying that out loud is kind of freaked up. I don't swear on this channel, at least not yet. Yeah, so it's bad. You know, aside from the fact that, you know, we've been told not to go to strangers' cars to get, when they offer us candy, though now we're going to strangers' cars to get candy. It's confusing and a bunch of other bullcrap that I don't want to get into. But that's not the point. The point was, it was mostly mainstream because now you didn't have the opportunity of getting sick. Though once all the bad stuff cleared up, mostly, it kind of kept going. Trunk or Treat still exists, and that's not bad. Alright, incoming opinion here. Whoa! Like, Trunk or Treat isn't as bad as you think. Like, if you're like someone who goes to Trunk or Treat and then doesn't go trick-or-treating like regularly, that's a you problem, man. Like, me and my parents, whenever Trunk or Treat exists, we still went to the Trunk or Treats and then went trick-or-treating like normal. So, I don't know why they're getting so pissed about it. Like, going to Trunk or Treats is optional. You know that. So is trick-or-treating. It's optional. So, I don't know why everyone's getting so pissed about it. Can you guys, tell me if these are bad? You probably can't, because I still haven't figured out the comment section situation. But anyways, so another big bad thing is that costumes. They're fun, sorta, but they don't feel the same as once they used to. Back in the day, it was all cute, and it was a divide. It was 50% cute, 50%, you know, spooky. But here's the thing. Now it's 50% sexual and 50% cringe, and the spooky percent is just 10. Spooky, scary, and cute and cuddly is at a 10%, while the other stuff is at a 50%. One of the things is this. So yeah, if you haven't heard, dressing up as the Lorax is apparently like a big thing now. It's a popular, trend to dress up as Lorax. Basically get a tight suit and then put like some fake hairs, orange hairs on your face. And it's funny and cute and, it's funny and ha ha ha. It's popular girl humor. It sucks. It used to be funny. Now it's just, ugh. The other thing is basically, everything is way too sexualized. I mean, hell, people are just running around bare naked with their bodies covered black and saying they're a spider. First off, that's kind of racist. Second off, why are you running naked? Third of off, why haven't I done it yet? Sorry for that poor taste. So, it's kind of strange, kind of weird, and kind of stupid that people are kind of just focusing on other people rather than themselves. Also, I think I'm a part of the problem. So, a few Halloweens ago, I dressed up as Among Us. And I think I showed it off in my TikTok. Now, I didn't grab one of those big old balloon latex suits. I think that's what they're called. And, dress up in that. Because my mom usually makes my costumes. Because it's very special to her. And she's really damn good at doing it. And so, I kind of didn't look like Among Us. I sort of just looked like an astronaut. And I had a big old cardboard box on my face. And I couldn't see. And I was nervous. And I was anxious. And my anxiety did not help with this. So, yeah. And the other time was when I dressed up as Pyramid Head. And it's a damn good costume. We got rid of the head. But I still have the sword. I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Yeah, so it's basically this big old thing. As you can see, it's metal as crap. It's huge. But the bad thing is I couldn't hold it like this. Since I had to carry one thing. And a spray bottle in the other. Also, I had to hold it like how he does in the game and movie. So it was just dragging around, and my mom said I couldn't drag it around. It was complicated, but it's freaking awesome. Love it. Love you, Ma. It's great. However, the box didn't really help. Very claustrophobic and bad. Bad. I'm not saying the costume was bad. No. It was a fantastic costume. Any person would be like, that is sick as heck. But I also liked it, but it was a big old box over my head, and it was bigger than the other one. I could barely see. Now jump to today's costume. I'm dressing up as Charlie Brown. Charles Brownie Boy. That's the shirt, and my mom's gonna put a big old doodle of his hair. And I'm gonna wear his shorts and shoes. That's boring as hell. That's going from, Avengers to Avengers, Age of Ultron. And then, right after that, you go to She-Hulk. Boo! So as you can see, there are some of it of problems that people are focusing. But what's so funny to me is the fact that people are focusing on other people's costumes and other people trunk or treating, whatever. When the whole people being kidnapped and also people hiding things in candy still exist, right? Those still exist. Those are still a thing. Those still happen to be existing. And no one's really talking about it. What the hell? But yeah, that's my take on Halloween. As you can see, I had to adjust my room for something very, very special. And ta-da! I got a drum set because I've been getting into drumming. It's good. It's fun. I love it. I don't know if you can clearly not hear it since it's electric. You gotta wear headphones to do it. But yeah, it's good. It's fun. I like it. So that's why I had to go back to the OG Chainbox POV setting of desk right here, bed right there, and drawer somewhere else. Before it was to the side, right here. Now it's back here again. What was the point? Yeah, but anyways, that's pretty much what's been going on. Yeah, I'll probably upload the Sonic thing, Great Plushy Olympics thing before this. So, yeah. But anyways, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification button so you can see when I upload, and when I upload. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. See y'all next time.